What is success? Okay, so she's going to give us, what is success? Tell us.
Success means to win an exam or anything.
To do exam well and to pass is success, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Please give her a hand. She says success is passing your exam and doing well. Fantastic.
Success is a victory that we hard work for.
Wow. Give him a hand. Thank you. Okay, that is success.
Success means to succeed in something.
Okay. Success means to succeed in something. You want to do it? Come.
Achievement in hard work.
Wow. Achievement. Thank you so much. Give it a hand, everyone. Come on. Achievement in hard work. Studies, you do well in your studies. Then you go to the next standard. And then you go to the next class. You keep growing, right? And so once you finish your 10th standard, have you reached success? You have to go to your +1, then your +2. Once you finish +2, are you successful? Yes or no? No. Why no? You have to find a way to get admitted into a college. Are you successful when you finish college? No. Why? Then you do your masters or whatever that is that. Okay, so the question now is, how do you define true success? For you, like somebody said, if you pass this class with a good mark, you are successful. Right? If somebody has finished their 10th standard and I ask them, what is success? They will tell me, to get myself into a good college is success. Suppose I ask somebody who's finished college, what is success to you? He's like, I finished college, but I must get myself a good job. That is success. Once I ask somebody, have you found a job? They say, yes. What is the meaning of success? They tell me, no, I'm not satisfied with this job. I want a better job. Then I'm successful in life. Correct? Once they get a good job and now they retire, all right, like your Amachi and Apacha probably, they retire. They're at home. So you ask them, what is success? They say, no, success is my body should be fine. I should be healthy. That is what they mean by success. So success means so many different things to so many different people. So what is true success? When you were born, inside you is something which I call a seed. Can you all say a seed? You know what is a seed? What do you say a seed in Malayalam? Vittu. Okay, in Tamil also it's vittu. There's a vittu inside every single one of us. When you were born, God put a seed. All right, so let's talk about the seed. What is the characteristic of a seed? He says inside the seed there is a potential for it to make more seeds and more trees and more fruits. Am I correct? Am I correct? So if you take an apple seed, it's a very small seed. But what happens now? For it to become an apple tree, what must I do? Must dig a hole, right? Must dig a hole and then I put the seed inside. Now I put the seed inside and I close this ground on top of it. Is the seed alive or is the seed dead? How many people say dead? Now people decided to take your hand slowly down. Okay, listen to me very carefully. When the seed is planted in the soil, germinate. It begins to grow. So when I ask the seed, what is the meaning of success? What do you think the seed will tell me? To grow and become a tree. Very perfectly right. So when a seed begins to grow, and it branches from there to a big massive tree, and say it produces mangoes, right? It's a mango tree. When it gives those fruits outside, and then you go and pluck those juicy mangoes and you eat them, the mango tree says, finally I have been successful. Because I gave what is inside me to you, and because you ate of that thing, I am successful. Did I make sense? Did you understand? All right. In the same way, every single one of you have to become successful. Now, To have success, there are three important things. Let me tell you what these are. First of all, you must have a purpose. Somebody say purpose. What is the meaning of purpose? A goal. You're 100% right. Every one of us must have a goal. In other words, if I ask you today, what do you want to become tomorrow? What will you tell me? I don't know. Will you say something like that? Probably you're still in the decision-making process, but success comes when you first have a purpose. Say, let everybody say after me, please. Purpose. Loudly, purpose. Purpose means a plan for my life. So if I have a plan for my life, I know where I am going. Suppose I don't have a plan for my life, I'll just keep going wherever I'm going. So true success includes you must have a purpose in your life. Okay, let's go back to our small seed, okay? So if I ask the seed, what is your purpose? What will the seed tell me? To grow into a tree, and not only stop there, but what? Give fruit to everybody. That's its purpose. Okay, let's talk about a fish. The fish is in the water, correct? The fish is meant to swim inside the water. Am I correct on that? Right. So the fish says to itself, I am very bored of being in this water. I look at that bird flying. The bird is flying from here to there and from everywhere, right? But I am not in that position to fly like a bird. I am stuck in that small swimming, I'm swimming around that small pool for the last 6 months. I am very bored of myself. I want to become like that bird, and it jumps out of the water. What will happen to the fish? It is not meant to live outside of water. Am I correct? So the purpose of the fish is what? To grow and live inside the water. Am I right on that? Okay. Now let's talk about a bird, right? You get a lot of birds here. So the bird says, I'm very tired of going in the heat, flying from tree to tree. I also want to go and swim like the fish inside the swimming pool. So it jumps into the water. What happens to it? Finish. That's the last day of the bird, right? It dies. So you must remember, all of you, listen very carefully. All of you have a purpose, and it must be your purpose. It must be. Everybody take your finger like this. Point to yourself. You must tell yourself, I have my own purpose. That means I cannot copy somebody else's purpose. You are designed with a very special purpose. Did you understand? Okay, listen very carefully. First is a purpose. Number 2, a plan. Right. What is a plan? Plan is how to make it to that purpose. So how am I going to go there is a plan. So what is your plan? What you're doing in school is the correct thing, because you're planning to do something with your life. And so what are you doing in school? Study properly, do things properly, so that you can achieve your purpose. What is the third important thing that you need? Hard work. Can you say hard work? That means you must put your heart and soul into whatever your purpose is. If there's a purpose in my life, I will do everything it takes. I'll put all my energy in it so that I will achieve my purpose. All right? So let's run through the seed very, very quickly. Now the seed, you put it in the soil and you close it. And the seed begins to grow. Somebody say, it begins to grow. How does it grow? All of you wrong. Wrong. You are very smart. First it will grow how? It won't grow first this, it will go like this. So, before you can become successful, you must be rooted, meaning you must become an expert in what you want to do. Correct? Do you know your plan? What is your plan? Wow, she wants to become an IAS officer. Can you please give her a clap? At least she knows what she wants to become. Right. So, what is your name? Medha. Okay, so Medha wants to become an IAS officer. Thank you. Please sit. Now, she's got a purpose. What is her purpose? IAS officer. Okay. Now, Medha, you want to become an IAS officer. Will you go and join, say, a karate class? Would you love to join karate class? No. She doesn't want to do something which is not in line with her purpose. Did you understand, right? Can I tell you a story? All right. There were 3 people who were stacking bricks. They were all stacking bricks and putting cement, and they are building a wall. Okay? So I come to the first person. The person was laying bricks. Excuse me, I'm saying. He said, yes, sir. What are you doing? He says, sir, I'm putting one brick on top of the other brick. Okay, fine. So I moved to the next person. I said, excuse me. He said, yes. What are you doing? He's saying, sir, I am building a wall. What is he saying? I'm building a wall. The third person is also putting bricks. What are you doing? He says, I am building a school. All right? 3 different types of vision. One person said, I am just putting bricks on top of the other. I don't know what I'm doing. So, there are 3 types of people here. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm going to school today, coming back tomorrow. I don't know. Right? The second person says, no, I'm building a wall. He had a little better picture of what he is doing in life. He says, I'm building a wall. At least that he knew. So there are people here who are young, but you know at least where you are going. Some idea. It's very important to have that idea. And the third person is the best answer, because he said, I am building a school. That means he had a vision. He had a purpose. So every time he's putting one brick on the other brick, he's telling himself, I am building a school. Which is the best way to look at things? The third person, right? Right? With a vision, right? All right, so I want you to understand that is true success. True success is to do what you are called to do, and to finish that work is true success. Just like the sun comes up every morning. So if I ask the sun, excuse me, what is your purpose? The sun will tell you, my purpose is to rise every morning and set every night. If you ask the moon, what is your purpose? The moon will say, to shine in the night. If I ask a bird, what is your purpose? The bird will say, my purpose is just to fly and spread my wings in this beautiful wind. The question is, what is your purpose? Daksha has come to say thank you. Okay, here you go.
And first of all, thank you for saying how to be success, and everything was defined properly. And it is good to have a purpose in our life, and to plan and to work on that hard. So we should all to work hard and achieve what you need to become. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much for coming to our school. It was a pleasure meeting you, and your points were really great. It was a wonderful class. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
First of all, I'd like to thank you, and thank you for telling us what the meaning of success is, and thank you for explaining us point by point, and wishing you all a bright future. Thank you.
Thanks for being here and coming to the school and telling us to how to find true success.
First of all, I want to thank you, sir, for coming to our school and saying these things. You taught us one of the most important things that we have to do in life, which is success. You are helping us to build the path towards success. Thank you, sir. Thank you for teaching us the purpose of our life and the seed inside us as a great example and help us to develop in our life.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. This was a very wonderful experience for all of us. And I want to thank both the Chetans for interacting with us and giving us a wonderful time. Overall, this is a very wonderful experience, and it is a must try for everyone.
Wow.
And now, because of you, now I know what success actually means. This is the only time I knew what is the meaning of success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for coming and teaching us the properties to become successful. And now also you are giving everybody a chance to say thank you to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, very much for the class that you gave us. I was really inspired by you and how you taught us to be successful in life. And now I know that success is one of the most important things in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for a wonderful session. I really enjoyed it, and you really teach us how to get success, true success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I am thanking you, sir, for coming to the school, and I am thanking you for teaching us the meaning of success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Sir, for teaching us how to be in life. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for the section and also to tell us the meaning of success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for telling us to plan our future early so we can succeed later.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for coming to school and explaining us the meaning of success. Everyone, please thank this whole band for giving us such a great experience. Even though it was only for one day, we really loved it. All the dances and songs, we really loved it. Thank you.